Tax First Aid. Now we are, and I wrote this down, we are 24 days away from the tax return filing date. Now, I talked last week about entrepreneurship penalties, what entrepreneurs do that cause penalties, but today's topic is about tax first aid. Okay? And it is the aid that we need as entrepreneurs so that we can recognize the adjustments, the itemized deductions, right? And the expenses that we need for entrepreneurs, okay? And so we call it entrepreneur expenses. And even if you're not an entrepreneur, there is aid for you. So, one of the things I talk to you guys about often is if you feel like just a little bit, just a tiny bit, if you feel like just a little bit that you need some help, okay? Filing your taxes, you just tired of feeling like you're paying too much every year. What I want you to do is file an extension, okay? If we found those extensions here with my firm, and if you want to work with us, just go to xfinancialcpa.com. Okay, get started /get started. So go to our website, xfinancialcpa.com. You will see the button to get started to work with us. Okay, if you want to just get straight to it, you just go to xfinancialcpa.com /get started. All right, so this is what I got for you guys. The first thing I want y'all to do is draft your return and do your taxes from a place of confidence. Okay? There's nothing worse than not having confidence in what you're filing and just having this dragging feeling like you're overpaying. Okay? We're well into the tax season. You probably got to where I'm like, well, how do you have time for this? Well, that's why I'm a little bit late today, and I'm only spending a few minutes. I want you guys to make sure that you're confident in the return that you're filing. I want you guys to be confident that your numbers are good and plan for this year. Last year is over. There's so much we can do, but what we can do is make sure that your numbers are right. Make sure that we've captured all your adjustments, all your itemized deductions, all your entrepreneur and business expenses. We want to make sure that we capture that and we get those numbers right on your return because, like I say, bad numbers make a bad tax return. And you know what? Y'all give me a second. Let me sip my coffee before I tell y'all this story. I was actually talking to a friend of mine and a client on yesterday, and she was out here in these internet streets, and she's actually selling her home this year. And I get this question all the time because right now, when most people sell their homes, they're getting it. They're getting equity. There's an equity gain when you sell your home. And she was asking me a question and she goes, hey, I heard that, I need to put my home into an LLC so that it can get a capital gain, so that she can only have to pay capital gain. And I'm like, what? Like, here you are in the middle of selling your home and you're considering advice to convert your home and make it a business asset so that when you sell it, now you can have a capital gain. When the reality of it is the sale of her home, if she flipped it into the LLC, she didn't, yeah, she made capital gain, but she switched her situation from a tax-free situation to a situation where now she's paying more tax. Okay? And that's why I tell you guys that tax advice is just like medicine. Okay? You got to get your own. You got to listen to your own. And you got to talk to your accountant to make sure that you're listening to the best advice for you. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that point, but I just wanted to say that to you guys so that you know how important it is to make sure that you talk to your accountant and you don't just be out here listening to other people's tax advice, because you could be like my friend, listening to them, right? Listening to them, and now you owe taxes when before you wouldn't have. Okay? You're converting non-taxable income to taxable income because you're listening to people and their bad advice. Okay? Now, listen to me. There are situations where you would put a property into an LLC. That is just not one of them. Her situation was not one of them, which is why you must seek advice. All right? All right, guys. Let's see what else I have for you guys because I only have a few minutes. Okay, let's review and determine your last year's tax bill and control this year's tax bill. So I want you guys to plan for this year and plan for your next year. All right? And the tax days are coming. I know I started this out, and I just want to remind y'all as I end this, the tax days are drawing near. Okay? Tax time is drawing near, and it's April 17th this year because April 15th actually falls on a holiday. And someone yesterday was telling me it's now April 18th. Either way, have your taxes ready by April 15th. And if you believe that you're going to owe, I say go ahead and draft your return. Make sure that you pay your estimated tax bill. Okay? So whatever the taxes say right now, go ahead and pay it. File the extension, and if you overpaid it, that is what a refund is. A refund. You'll get your money back if you overpay. But what you don't want to do is underpay, simply because when you underpay on your taxes and you're caught underpaying after the tax deadline, which is typically April 15th. This year we've been given some grace, it's April 17th. If you get caught and you haven't paid the full bill, then you're going to be subject to interest and penalties. You're going to get penalized, number one, for paying it late. Even though you file an extension, you will still get penalized for paying your taxes late. Okay? Then you're going to get penalized because, hey, why didn't you make estimated tax payments, for those of you who should have made some estimated tax payments, all right? So I am here. I'm your accountant. I'm Spicy to Jackson, for those of you that are watching me for the first time. And I'm CEO and founder of X Financial CPA. We offer Tax Plus 365. See my camera. See my mug. And this is Business Combos and Coffee, where I also broadcast this morning live on my podcast vlog, which is also on my website. It is called Wealthy Have It, because I want you guys to be haves and not have nots when it comes to your money. And guess what I have coming up for you guys? Coming up is my next Pocket More Profit live, not boot camp. It is a Pocket More Profit intensive, and it is called Money Movers Live. And I am going to be meeting you guys in person this year. In person. It is a cover up. Yeah, so we got that coming up in our production. You're going to bring it up on the screen so you guys can see the flyer. And it is May 6th. You can join us. It is xfinancialcpa.com, and that's exfinancialcpa.com/register. And you will be able to register to meet me live. It is mainly for entrepreneurs, those who are thinking about entrepreneurship, those who need to be in entrepreneurship because you need to lower your tax bill, those who want to understand more about taxes, those who want to understand more about money. If you are seeking financing and you know that you need to have your paperwork right, you want to be at Money Movers Live because it is time to move your money right on up in the right direction. I'm Spicy to Jackson, CEO and founder of xfinancialcpa.com. You can also find us at Tax Plus 365 com. And if you like to work with us, we are taking clients, y'all. I love you. See you later. Don't forget to move your profit in the right direction. And that's up. Love y'all. Bye. All right, y'all. See you later. Bye.